I'm actually mad at you.
Okay.
Do you know why I'm mad at you?
Because of the dream?
Yes.
Again,
I think
this was her dream, and she's angry with me.
Well, it just did hurt.
For the record, she is terrible in my dreams.
Okay, this is rude. So, happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to Now What? A bold, honest podcast about reinvention in midlife where inspiration meets real life humor. I'm Melissa, and if you've felt the shift and wondered what's next, you're not behind. You're just getting started. Here, we laugh, we go there, and you will leave thinking, okay, I can do this. Because midlife isn't a crisis, it's a plot twist. Let's go. Squad. This week, we are celebrating Father's Day with one of your favorite returning guests, my husband, Shannon, better known around here as Papi. We're talking dad life, parenting wins and fails. What's it really like raising teenagers and young adults? The lessons fatherhood has taught him, and of course, a few stories he probably wishes I'd leave out. Whether you're a dad, love a dad, or have a dad who's completely driving you crazy right now, this episode is for you. So, squad, please join me in welcoming back to Now What, the one, the only, Papi! Woohoo!
Thank you for having me.
Is that an intro or what?
It's a great intro. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You know, you can look at me. You don't have to just stare at yourself.
I can see you in the video.
Okay, well, welcome to the pod.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to our
Oh my God, so excited. It's been a while.
Father's Day special.
Yes.
I have to start by saying I'm actually mad at you.
Okay.
Do you know why I'm mad at you?
Because of the dream?
Yes.
This is asinine.
So, you guys, does this ever happen to you? I had a dream last night, and Papi was terrible in the dream. He was so mean. And I woke up annoyed with him.
As a man, I mean, or as a human, how is that acceptable?
I don't know.
She's
just
literally
stuck with me.
Angry
He
at me.
made our family. Can I tell them why?
It's a dream. It's not
We're on
true.
a European vacation.
Which we just went on, and we didn't stay in a youth hostel.
He made our family stay in a youth hostel. And the first night, I'm like, okay, I'm supportive. And then day 2, when I had to take a communal shower, I lost my shiz, and then I was painted as the crazy person.
Again,
I think
this was her dream, and she's angry with me.
Well, it just did hurt.
For the record, she is terrible in my dreams.
Okay, this is rude. So, happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I didn't dress up because I want you to be the star of the show. I didn't want my beauty to overshadow your sexiness. Okay, we're going to do a quick rapid fire. All right? So quick, And then we're going to get into deeper questions. And pleading the fifth is allowed, although not recommended. This is a safe space.
Oh, this circle of trust.
Yes.
I've heard that.
And by the way, we've had feedback that our microphones look like penises. And to that, I say you're welcome. Sex sells. So whatever gets my podcast viral, all right, we're talking into penises. How does that make you feel now?
And they're very flesh tone also.
They're pink. They're on brand. So thank you. And thank you for listening. Guest who or listener who gave us that feedback. I love it. Okay. Rapid fire. Favorite thing about being a dad?
My kids.
Well, that's stupid.
No,
that's what makes you a dad.
Stupid.
Favorite thing, we've already failed. You've already failed. No, like going to games. Favorite thing, like you have buddies or.
I do I enjoy watching the kids play sports. That's always been fun.
There you go. Hardest thing about being a dad: the kids. See how that answers
the wife.
Oh my God, don't worry. Hardest thing about being a dad.
I think the economic stress.
Yes. Hence the youth hostel. Hence why you made us stay in a youth hostel in Europe. That tracks. One thing you never understood before becoming a parent.
Oh, I mean,
I know one.
I never understood before becoming a parent. I mean, I guess you have zero alone time. I never really thought that.
You had that growing up.
But I'm trying
Probably
not to
the
say
economic.
the
Probably the
kids.
Oh my
I mean,
God!
you
Is there
can't-
another father out there I can get for this episode?
He's in the youth hostel.
He's in the youth. Okay. I know one is
You should
I just
interview yourself.
lost it. I should. I am the mother, the father. You are my north and my south. I would say that economics can fit for that too. You don't understand that when you're growing up as a kid. You think you just get to do these things. You don't understand how freaking expensive it is.
Yeah, it's fun. It's funny because kids are actually pretty cheap when they're really young, and then they get older and they become very
well.
expensive.
They're cheap because I kept them alive from my
Yes.
bosom and saved us so much money.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I feel like that gets forgotten. Okay, we're gonna get personal here. Don't be mad at us, kids. Most expensive kid.
Oh, I mean, it's Tyler for sure.
Devin's a close
But
second.
Devin is a close second these days.
Most dramatic kid.
Devin.
Which kid is most like you?
I would say Devin.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Which kid is most like me?
I think Tyler in many ways.
Yes. Who was the easiest teenager?
Easiest teenager is Dylan.
Yes. Who gave you the most gray hair?
Tyler.
But we love them all.
Yeah.
It's
still giving the gray hair.
They're the best. They're the best. Okay. Let's talk about what fatherhood has taught you. How has becoming a father changed you?
I certainly am not as selfish as I used to be.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's given me a purpose in life in many ways, which I felt like I lacked for a while, and it's I actually really enjoy it. I love being a dad.
Yes, you do, and you're wonderful at it. Well, we joke about it all the time. Like, you don't know until you know, right? Because before we had kids, our weekends were spent living in the city, and it all revolved around Friday night we go out, Saturday we
Recover.
we go work out, then we decide what we're doing again Saturday night, rinse and repeat. Like, we filled our days with running errands and eating and going out. And so then we have kids. We're like, God, what did we do before we had kids? Because all of a sudden, I mean, just the sports and kids is my favorite part. I'm like, love that.
Yeah,
Love
it'll be sad with Devin's done with volleyball, but it's
Time to move on.
Yeah, it's lots of sports and
Come joining the bodybuilding world with me.
I view from the cheap seats.
Yeah, that's lame. You should join me in the gym at least.
Okay.
Okay, that's a whole other
I never
thing.
celebrated
Okay.
me here.
Okay, what's your biggest parenting fail?
Ooh, I mean,
It's a tough one.
that's a hard one. There's a lot of fails, a lot of good outcomes.
Hey, we don't know what the hell we're doing. I mean, right? We can all read the books and we all do our best. Our intentions are good, but I've had many parenting fails.
I think at the beginning, consistency was a problem for us, for me. Once we started getting consistent and having the same meal every day of the week and things that were just they can plan on, it got a lot easier. But until you figure that out, it could be very volatile.
Okay. How has it been for you launching our kids off out of the home?
Well, we've talked about this before. I mean, we've been very lucky that Tyler and Dylan have been super close. So we see them all the time. We talk to them all the time. And then recently, Tyler was in Spain for 4+ months. And that was like the first time anyone left us. So it was it was sad. It was tough. It was hard, but in this day and age, I mean,
Right.
we FaceTimed him like every
I know.
day.
It's so different
It's
than
so
we grew up.
easy.
And when I went to Spain, I mean, literally, you maybe got a 10-minute call from me once a month because I had to go buy a phone card. I had no money and have to wait for a local payphone to be available. And so it was like, blah, 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 blah.
I literally had we had a payphone in our fraternity in the chapter house that people would use.
Yeah.
And that's like the only way you get in touch with me for a year. It was weird. Now it's constant. So, it's going to be sad. Dylan is going to UCLA. So,
woo! Go Bruins!
Congratulations to him after his journey. That's gonna be reality.
I know.
That's gonna be hard because it's gonna be sad to see him go, and he's gonna be our first child really to leave.
Right, because Tyler, obviously, he's at Cal and 20 minutes down the way, and we're great. We give him space. We don't ever just pop up. But
For sure.
it's a comforting feeling, like, we can pop out and see him. But the thing I'm looking forward to with Dylan is, like, how fun. Yes, we don't have the access to him, like, in physical access, but we get all new adventures by, like, now flying down for Parents Weekend, and it's
a whole different experience.
Yeah, a whole different experience for all of us. So that's super fun. And then we still get our Dev. We still get one more year with her in high school. I can't believe she's a senior. It's the youngest one getting older. That's a whole different can of worms.
Well, I mean, talking about being a father, I mean, everything is so different now with the boys out of the house, Devin driving. It's just like, this place is a morgue half the time.
Oh, thank you. So you're basically calling me a corpse. Wonderful. Okay, we won't get into the marriage.
That was just in my dream. Sorry.
Yeah, feelings mutual. Okay. What is something our kids still don't know about you? And think wisely about how you answer this.
There's a lot they don't know about me. They don't need to know. I mean,
I agree. Kids don't need to know everything.
I mean, you don't want to be a hypocrite and make it sound like you were perfect and all those things, but there's a line. They don't need to know everything.
I don't know everything, and I went to college with you, and I don't want to know everything. So
I have very few secrets from you, but it's like,
yeah, but like it's
not even a secret. You just don't want to. You don't need to know the stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I meant to say let's also dedicate this episode to our dads, to Popsy, yay Popsy, and to Papa, rest in peace, Papa.
Yes.
To all the uncles, the father figures out there, the godfathers. This episode is dedicated to you, and thank you for what?
No, I think it's funny not funny. I mean, looking back at my upbringing, my life, and losing my father a couple of years ago, you think about Father's Day a little bit differently when they're gone. But you learn what you want to be as a parent, as a father, from your parents. And so I like to think that I took on his best attributes, and that I tried to change some things that he could have done better. And I hope my kids do the same with our relationship, that they learn from my good and bad, and they try to be the best person that they can be. I mean, that's the key to experiencing, growing up.
Yeah, one thing that's helped me is just getting older and parenting is I understand more. No one's perfect. Everyone is trying to do their best with the tools that they hold. Mm-hmm. And maybe the execution or the outcome wasn't the best, but everyone is really trying to do the best that they can. Right? Like, believe me, I have parenting moments that I wish I could take back. So I think, what's the best advice your dad ever gave you?
That's a very good question.
Thank you.
There was, I don't recall an individual statement.
No, but he was big on.
He always says you can never be too rich or too skinny.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Terrible.
That was the phase when I was growing up too.
The best advice, what I'll say, the way I'll answer that is that he was always a good sounding board. My
Yes.
father was a very intelligent man, and so you come to him with all kinds of different questions, and he always had good answers and I think good advice. He didn't necessarily follow his own advice as often as he should have, but it was always easy to talk to him, and he came across very sincere with several different topics.
I agree.
Yep.
What was his famous line, though? You're lucky if when you die.
I don't remember.
No, the
that one.
friends. You have.
Well, he said you can never have more than 6 friends. That was always his thing.
Yeah. But meaning like quality over quantity.
Correct.
Like if you have
everyone's
6,
different.
by the time you pass away, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, the people that you can actually count on that are there for you, including family. I mean, I think that's a win.
Okay, let's talk about us and parenting together.
Okay.
You're like so erect and just looking straight ahead at you. Like
you told me I have to sit up.
Well,
because
yeah.
I look so
well, I look
compared to you.
I just started the cut. I'm on top of my build. I was looking very large in the screen when we first logged on. Okay, now remember, this is being recorded and I can play this back, not only in my dreams, but in reality.
Right.
Okay, what's the biggest challenging, oh my God, what's the biggest challenge of parenting as a team?
When you disagree with each other, I think that's a tough one.
Yeah, when you don't realize you're wrong and I'm right, it causes a major problem in our marriage and it's friggin' annoying. Excellent answer. Okay, let's move on. What's something you think we did well together?
I think in general, I don't know how we did this, but we have 3 wonderful children.
Of course.
And we couldn't have done that without each other.
But what did we do? What got us to do that? What did we do well together?
Well, I think that, you and I have been to therapy, not a ton, but individually a lot. And I think therapy allowed us to communicate better.
Yeah, our communication was
especially
terrible.
when we disagree. And so having...
Papi's a runner.
I'm not perfect at this, and I never will be.
If you upset
but,
him, he just runs away.
Trying to have a united front is important and helpful. It's not always possible, but that seems to work out best with the kids when we're pretending we're on the same page.
Okay, today can't be all about you because the podcast is called Now What by Motivate with Melissa.
One of my clients yesterday said there are not enough male holidays. I mean, this is pretty much.
Oh my God! First of all, isn't every day? My friends and I talk. Isn't every day pretty much Father's Day?
Really?
Yeah.
Not around here.
Yeah. Okay, back to me. What is one thing you appreciate about me as a mom?
Oh, I thought it was Father's Day.
Okay.
What do I appreciate?
The pod, as I just stated.
What do I appreciate you as a mom?
What's one thing you appreciate about me as a mom?
There's unwavering love for your family, and I love that about you.
Like you. But like a specific thing. I mean, you're really copping out on these general. Love. Okay. Like, what's one thing? Like, not like I gave up my career to raise your children. I sacrificed my body to raise your children.
I mean, thank you. You're answering the question for me.
Well. Okay. What's one thing I've taught you about parenting? Oh my God, this is pissing me off. You're pissing me off.
Well, you're treating me like a child. I taught you.
You teach me a lot about. You teach me patience. You teach me patience as a parent. You do. You're welcome.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
It's true.
No, you are a very kind person. And
why do I feel like there's a but?
No, I mean, I think I want to be more kind because I see how kind you are. And I don't need to be liked as much as you do, but everybody really enjoys being around with you. And I mean, that's a great quality to have. And that rubs off on the children. I mean, they see it and I think, are nicer people because of it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult am I to co-parent with?
10 being the worst or 10 being the best?
What do you think?
10's the best, I would say.
No, because it says, how difficult am I?
Oh,
10 is you're the worst.
The
1
worst.
is like you're the best.
No, you're like a 2 or 3. You're not that
I
bad.
would say that with you. I mean, we have our moments, but like once we calm down, I think we're at least better of understanding where each other one is coming from. So like back in the day, if like when you were traveling all the time, you'd call and I'd just be like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. At first you thought I was attacking you, where I'm like, no, I just need to vent. This has nothing to do about you. Like, let me just vent, right? Don't fix it, just listen. So,
Well,
you know, we that helped. We're like, we're not attacking each other. I just have to tell you what this kid did that pissed me off and I'm about to lose my mind moment.
Well, but when it comes to parenting specifically, I mean, we want the same outcome.
Right.
I mean, that's clear. Like, we don't have different objectives. It's just how we get there. That's the only hiccup.
Right. Agreed. Okay, let's go down some memory lane, shall we?
Please.
Which family vacation is your favorite memory? It was not the one in my dreams last night when I'm being at a youth hostel because you were terrible. Continue. What is your favorite memory?
Favorite memory, like favorite trip?
Yes, why?
I think I'm just
vacation.
I don't see these questions ahead.
I know that's because I don't want you to be. Your true, authentic reactions.
I mean, you know, we always seem to have some hiccup on trips, but
can we say that parent? Look, I want to stop that.
But
shout out to all of us because you see on Instagram. Let's be honest and real. You know, all the pictures, fabulous vacation. Most of the time, well, especially when the kids are little, vacations are a nightmare. They're actually harder. You're out of your element. You're out of your routine. Yet parenting is harder because of those things, right? And so I just want to say, I see you, family and parents, and let's stop the stigma of vacations have to be perfect. With that being said, there are often good moments. So maybe it's not in whole, but like your favorite memory of trip or vacation.
My favorite trip was when we all went to London as a family.
That was a great trip.
I loved that trip. I really did.
You know why it was so great? We had our own rooms. Not meaning like all 5 of us. Devin was with us, and then the boys had their own room. We are large humans. We cannot cram into.
No.
It has to be a house now or multiple rooms, which for hotels is crazy expensive. But London was a great trip.
That was a good one.
When you have to stop worrying, not that you worry. When you have to, for me also, when you have to stop worrying about like swim safety. Like, you know what I mean? When you take the kids that are little and they still don't really know how to swim. Not that you don't worry about safety in general anymore, but like that was always a huge relief.
That was a huge issue for you.
Well,
I mean, not that it's I just because I swam all my life. But you were really nervous about that. But it is easier when they can.
Heaven forbid, I was as a parent worried about drowning.
No, I would. I mean, of course, I won't even continue.
Oh, wait, please continue. You're just answering it wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, what's something you're enjoying now that the kids are older?
I like spending time one-on-one with the kids, to be honest, and like going to dinner with them, or like I'll go to dinner with Dylan or with Tyler or with Devin by myself. That's special time. Or even if it's just Melissa, me, and one of the kids, it's a lot of fun having time just alone, and we get to do that. I feel like more often now than before.
Yeah, it is true. It's like we talk about a lot on this pod, like going from parenting to coach, right? So you got to let them make you lose control, right? Like doctors won't even talk to us if they're over 18, so it's letting go and just being on the sidelines when they come to ask you for help or assistance to be there and not, you lose, I mean, it is a dictatorship when they're little, right? I mean, it has to be to keep them safe.
It still can be at some level, but no, I think one thing that I struggled with, and I know it upset you a little bit, is I kind of lean more towards being their friend at times than
now it's fine
than being their parent, but I did it on purpose for a reason, because I thought I didn't want to be that dictator parent that when the kids are 18, they want to run away and they don't never want to talk to you again. So I always felt like there is a balance there, and I love the relationship that I have with my children today, and I think it's primarily because of that.
My blood boils when you say that.
I know it does, but it's true.
Because no, it's not necessarily true. It forced me to be bad cop when they were little, and you to be good cop. It's how I feel. This is what we've talked about this in therapy.
Well,
it's forced.
Hold on,
you knew.
I just woke up from a drink.
You knew I would be the bad cop, and you have to be like someone. You hated being bad cop, so I get resentment towards that because it's not fair to me, and I have resentment towards that.
Okay, well that's not what I was doing, and that's,
it's the easier way out.
So we had a difference of opinion on how to parent at times. That's one of them.
Yeah, okay. This episode is not going in the direction.
It's literally in the can.
I had. But that's the pod, right?
Different thoughts.
This is life. See, you get honesty with us. I'm authentic, right? Okay, now that I got to take a deep breath. Okay. I have 2 closing questions before we wrap this up and wish everyone a magical Father's Day now that I'm just livid. Actually, I have 3. What are your expectations for actual Father's Day?
0.
A bullshit. You are the biggest liar.
I have 0.
You are the biggest liar. You are trying to suck up to the audience.
That is so much.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is classic.
So this is going to actually ruin my Father's Day when I say this.
Everything is, it's my day. It's my day.
You don't actually do anything for me on Father's Day. Let's be clear.
You're not my father.
Yeah, I know.
You don't do anything for me on Mother's Day.
Not.
Okay, that's not true.
True.
I asked you, what do you want to eat? I will cook. And you always end up taking it over. So then it looks like I don't do anything. And maybe, do you do that on purpose to sabotage me?
No.
Okay. What did I just say this morning? What do you want to have?
Sure, you ask.
Oh, come on.
You ask, but it's not a big deal for you, and it's not.
But do I make Mother's Day a big deal for me?
You do not. No, the quote unquote fake holidays. You don't make a big deal, and I love that about you. Valentine's Day, Mother's
Christmas
Day, but that's a real holiday.
Thank you.
Like all this, the Hallmark holidays, you don't care about.
You know what?
Your birthday, and then the major ones you really do care. But
sure.
But I think we treat those differently as a family too. In a good way.
Sure. I have to admit, there is something. If I ever go back to Rupa, we could dig deep. There is something about these fake holidays, Mother's Day and Father's Day, I really don't like. I feel pressure. And so one of my ways to deal with pressure, which is not good, is I avoid it. I am an avoider. Avoider? What's the word? Whatever.
Avoider?
So I just feel pressure, and I don't like feeling forced like I have to do something. If I want to celebrate you, I'll celebrate you on a Monday. Why does it have to be on Father? You know what I mean? So and it's my own thing, so I apologize.
Is it fair to say, though, that I don't expect anything? I don't expect much from you, if anything.
No, but you are definitely, it's my day.
I don't.
And if the kids, if the kids, oh my God, you guys, I'm going to film him. And if the kids are fighting, I can't believe you guys are fighting on my day. You for sure.
Maybe I've said that one. I mean, but that's not how I act. That's not true.
Okay, well, we'll see you in a few days. Okay.
It's my day.
You are. Thank God for me to keep it real.
Oh my God, I think I'm keeping it real right now.
Thank God for me to tell you when you're crazy.
Next.
Okay. This is a good one. This is a biggie. I have 2 final questions. If you could go back and talk to yourself on the day you became a dad, so that would be March 10th, 2004, what would you say to yourself?
Why do you keep wearing visors during the pregnancy?
Oh,
during the birth.
Oh my God. That is fantastic. Did you do it with each child?
Yes.
You barely can see the baby's face. Whenever there's a picture of Shannon holding the baby, his goddamn visor is literally blocking the baby's face. You were in a visor. It wasn't like you had flowing locks like Fabio that you had to keep out of your face, and you were indoors. It's not like you had to protect yourself from the sun. Oh my God, why?
I don't know. I was in a visor phase.
For what? Tyler was
We were
born
up
in
all
04
night.
and Devin was born in 09 for do the
Right.
math. 5
5
years.
years. Yeah, it's real tough.
5 years you were in that's a long phase.
Okay, so I forgot the question. Repeat it, please.
I'm going to post after this episode airs a picture of you with the visor. Oh my God, I cannot wait. Okay, to repeat. I'm going to do my game show voice. If you could go back and talk to yourself on the day you became a dad, what would you say to yourself? Shannon. I should be a host of a game show.
You would be a good
I
host.
know, that'd be really fun.
It would be. Like Chuck Woolery. What would I say to myself if I could? I've already forgot the question.
Oh my God, what is wrong?
I was thinking about Chuck Woolery. Go no.
Oh my God. If you on the day that Tyler was born, you became a dad.
What changed?
Standing where you are now, what advice would you give first time dad? Excuse me, I'm all choked up.
I feel like every answer I give you think is cliche. I mean it's literally it's easy to say when you're in the middle of the thick of it, but it's like don't sweat the small stuff because it's like I'm gonna cry literally. You look back 22 years later and it's a blur.
Yeah,
It's just I mean it's amazing how quickly time flies.
I have succeeded. I was like, if I get through a Father's Day episode and he hasn't teared up, I have not done my job. You're such a softie. You're so sweet. That's what we love about you most. I mean this in a positive way. You're the most sensitive, loving human ever. And our kids are the luckiest to have you as a father, with or without a visor.
Thank you for saying.
No, it's true. And we joke, and I'm still spinning about the other comment, but no, it is true. It is true. All jokes aside, is they see, especially the boys, it's okay to cry as a man.
Totally. I'm not.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I'm not embarrassed of that.
No, but you are. You show a sensitivity that, and you're still so macho. No, I mean this. You know that.
I mean,
it's wonderful, and you. It is no. I will say this. Your devotion to our family as a whole, and specifically each child, I don't think one of them has ever doubted that, and hopefully for me, but it's your day, so we will focus on you, that you are in their corner 100% of the time, would do anything for them.
I hope they feel that way because that's
I know they do. I know they do. And not all people can say it. And it's not about perfection. It's not showing up at every event, because in today's world, we can't do every, you know what I mean? But they know emotionally, you do show up when you can. When you're traveling, there was no loss of, they knew you were fighting the bigger fight.
Yep.
Just like my dad traveled all the time. I never felt abandoned. I understood. That's what he did. He had to go on the road to sell so we could live.
Yep.
So, okay. The last question, which I ask all my guests. Now what? Now what for Papi Murphy?
Well, we have another year before we lose Devin.
Well, okay. First of all, she's still
to college
here, and we're still parents.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the next phase of, I'll say our lives, but my life is
No, am I part of that? Are you dumping?
No,
You're like the next phase of my single.
Well, you bring up.
Is this a big announcement?
No. You bring up a lot. I mean, how there's us, and then there's also the individual, where
Right.
you've got to be mindful of your own time and your own whatever.
Yes, I'm very into independence, but still, you can be with someone. But
I think I love my job. I love what I do now. But at some point, in the future, that will end or whatever. Something will shift. But
not for many years, right?
No, I don't. I really don't envision myself retiring anytime soon.
But because people die early when they retire.
I totally agree. But I do feel, and you've been encouraging me, I do feel like I need more hobbies. And I've been thinking about that more lately, of doing things that are outside the box for me. And, I work hard, I work a lot. And so I can always say I'm tired, I just need some downtime. But at some point, that's going to get old. So I think that's a key thing for me, is to find things that I am interested
Hobbies.
in. Yeah, that I could do on my own or with you or
both.
Or friends.
Yeah, you're in the thick of it too. Like, you're just, work is in a good way. Great, but you're working a ton.
Yeah, it's
but that's still like on weekends and stuff. It's good. You need to find some fun things. Like I have tennis and, just whatever.
Yeah, no, it's it's something I think about more than ever, because you used to bring it up often, and I kind of just blow it off. But it's
like most of my
now,
wise words.
No, but we always had all the chaos around, and we had sports.
It was survival.
It was so much going on, even in the older years. But now when they're gone, it's like sometimes it's really quiet here.
Well, it's exactly why I started this podcast. Now what? Especially when I stay at home mom, my number one job was managing the home, the kids. And when that is needed less and less, it's like, oh God, now what do I do? It's literally what I'm going through. And so for you, when, in about 50 years, when you're thinking about retiring, you too are going to go through gosh, now what? I'm 104.
And I'm going to start my own podcast.
Yes.
Now what?
And my wife is still on the bodybuilding circuit. Maybe like Serena Williams.
My wife has moved in with my sister.
Meg and I are totally... No, Megan's moved in with us.
That's right.
And she's living at Sensei 9 months out of the year. Now what? Now what for Papi? So it's good that you have it on the horizon. Well, let's wrap this up by... First of all, happy Father's Day to everyone and all. Special dedication of this podcast to you, Papi, to my dad, Popsy, and to your father, R.I.P. Papa. And I hope you have a wonderful day coming up on Father's Day. And I love you, and I think you are the most amazing father to our children, and for that I'm forever grateful.
Well,
and don't ever make me sleep in a youth hostel because will be the end of us. You've been warned.
This journey would never have been the same without you, so I love you very much. Thank you.
That's actually a true statement. It wouldn't have. And maybe actually another shout out to you young fathers or soon to be fathers. When your wife is pregnant and, growing a human and gains about 40 pounds and maybe pushing 200 pounds, don't decide to go on Atkins and become stick skinny. That'd be my advice. How did that go over for you?
She asked me all the time how much I weighed, and I wouldn't tell her.
Yeah. Maybe gain some pregnancy. What do they call it? Sympathy weight with your partner?
It was bad timing, but
It was bad timing, but hey, you look great. That was wonderful.
Things were
good for you. Good for you. Okay. That wraps it. Any final? I'm going to have you wrap it up, the episode. This is your episode. This is for you.
Well, first of all, to Melissa's last point, don't have babies too young.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a disaster. I can't imagine being a grandparent right now. That's just, we talk about that and joke. That's not good. But
who you marry and who you decide to have children with, you don't even have to be married. Think very wisely, because it is the most important job you will ever have in your life. Parenting. It's the most exhausting, the most rewarding, 100%, but the most exhausting, the scariest, the hardest job, would you say, that you will ever have in your life. So choose wisely.
It's the hardest job. I effed up often. I was great sometimes. We all make mistakes. We own them, and our kids. We say that to our kids. But for me, being a father is the most special thing in the world, and I love my family to death.
And we love you. Take us out, Papi.
I don't know. I mean, how do you take it?
Clearly why you stay in the kitchen and I stay behind the mic. And that's a wrap, squad, for this week.
Peace out.
Peace out. Happy Father's Day. We love you.
Bye-bye.
And that's it for this week. If this episode made you laugh, nod, or think, oh my God, same, hit follow, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs it. You're not done. You're just getting started. So go take up space, fully, loudly, joyfully. And remember, midlife isn't a crisis. It's a plot twist. See you next time on Now What?